Hi folks, welcome back to the farm. We're not on our farm, we're on my cousin's farm. We're here with my cousin Holly.
Hello.
There she is. You know that cool Pampered Chef stuff I use on the channel? This is the lady that I get it from right here.
Yes.
So we've got some peaches in from Colorado. Holly and her mother order them every year. I've already got mine done, if you remember, because we got them from California. So we'll show you what these Colorado peaches look like. There's a lug full of Colorado peaches. You get a lot more in this lug than I got in mine, because if you remember, mine had that little tray that all the peaches sat in. So you probably get twice the amount in these lugs. And these peaches are clean peaches, unlike the ones I had that were freestone peaches. So you got to cut the peaches off the pit on these. So Holly's got our canner going over here, and we've got 12 quart jars in here. We're thinking that one lug of peaches will do about 12 quarts. She's got our lids in here sanitized, and she's introduced me to this new tool that we'll show you. She's using a peeler, unlike me, where I use
This is a serrated peeler from Pampered Chef.
Serrated peeler.
Yep.
So it puts like a serration on it, or it cuts better with the serration.
Yeah.
It's not so serrated where you're going to see grooves.
Right.
Okay.
Like that.
Now she's got a fancy tool here too. Remember, like the apple quarters? She's got one for fruit with pits in it that have an oblong hole.
It's called the stone wedger.
Stone wedger.
So we're going to put it on here like this. Just put that so these line up. And then...
Wow. That's a little bit quicker slicing than what I do. Yeah. So we've got a big pot here going already. So we're going to continue to do this first lug of peaches. And then we've already got our syrup going in here too. We've used a medium syrup, if you remember, is 1 cup of water for 3/4 cup of sugar. So we used 8 cups of water so far, and that was 6 cups of sugar. And because we got 8 cups of water, we put the fruit fresh in here too. So you need a teaspoon of fruit fresh for every 1 cup of liquid. So we put 2 tablespoons plus 2 teaspoons of fruit fresh in here, and that'll keep your peaches nicely colored.
Watch it again.
Yep, we'll watch Holly go here again. Wow.
Ta-da!
That makes short work of that stuff.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go back to my old-fashioned way over here while she does this and kicks my butt. And we'll come back. We've only got one more peach, so I'm not even going to go back. Well, we have some here in the bowl.
We have some more, yeah.
So we'll come back when we're starting to cook these up. Now, Holly, this isn't your first time canning, right?
Second.
Second time. So this is just kind of a refresher for Holly. I told her I'd come help her.
No, it's not a refresher. It's really learning.
Really?
Yeah.
This is almost like the first time? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we're canning peaches for her mom, too. So it's a fun project to do with your kids and your family, and that's why we're over here doing this stuff. So, Holly, if somebody wants some of these fancy gizmos, do they need to live, like, close by to you to get this stuff?
No. They can live anywhere, and they can go to my website, which is www.pampered, Pampered, chef, chef.biz/Holly's Choppers.
We'll put that
in the link.
Yeah, we'll put that at the bottom of the screen down here, so
Yes.
you can pause your video and see it.
Yep. So they can go to that and they can order anytime. They don't have to have a party. They can just order anytime, day or night, and you can pay for it right on there, and it will ship directly to you. So
Sweet.
That's a way to get stuff. Or if you want to host your own party, you know, I'm always looking for hosts. So you can do online, you can do Facebooks, text, email, you can do fundraisers, we do bridal showers. I can even do all of those online too. So if you have a group that wants to make some money for a fundraiser, or if you have a bride that can't have a party in live, then we could do it online. So
And don't you get kind of free stuff too when you do a party?
Yeah,
Ooh,
free stuff.
love the free stuff.
So on average, my hosts receive about $340 worth of free stuff.
Ooh.
5 items at half price. and then an additional discount to use, like an unlimited shopping up to 30% off. And then like this month when you host a show, you can get one item at 60% off. And a lot of people are hosting to get the Bad Boy air fryer.
Ooh, you can get that 60% off?
Yep, 60% off.
We absolutely love ours. I cook steak in those, hamburgers. Kelly cooks bacon in it. Anything you do on a barbecue or on a grill, you can cook in there. It's got a rotating basket you can cook stuff in. Jake probably used that last night. It's probably not clean. Her son cooks chicken nuggets in the rotating basket.
That's the basket. And then it's got 2 trays. It also has a rotisserie, so you can do like a whole chicken in here.
Oh, wow.
Or you can do
Yeah,
pork
we've done that.
tenderloin, stuff like that.
I did a tri-tip and mine was fantastic.
Yeah, so that's been a hot ticket item this month. And then next month you can also get something at 60% off for September.
What I liked about this air fryer, because we've had 2 other air fryers before we got our Pampered Chef, we constantly had to take the basket out, shake it around and all that. I've never had to do it with this one. You just put it in there and cook the stuff.
And you hit the rotate button so that it rotates it.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
We use the air fry mode a lot because that
So you just turn
sets it
this.
at 400. Yeah, that's what we use. And then you press that and you turn the dial, you can set your time. It's super easy.
12 minutes for bacon. And then it just goes and does its thing. You want to cancel it, you just push that. And then if you want to go to bake, roast, rotisserie, like a whole chicken, great for reheating leftovers, great for pizza. And you can also do like dehydrate. So my family just did some.
Now it comes with 2 trays, the grease tray,
Yep,
right
that
here.
one don't work.
and it comes with the basket, right?
Yep.
And the rotisserie.
Yes. Shut it off.
Yeah,
Yep.
we absolutely love ours. It's the best air fryer we've ever had. We really love it.
I think my son cooked bacon in.
So what's this other stuff you got here on the counter?
So the new products are coming out September 1st. And I just unboxed them.
So this stuff's not even available till September 1st.
Right, yep.
So we're getting a
So-
sneak preview.
Yeah, so this is the new deep covered baker in the cream color with the stone square pan. And then they brought back the deep dish round baker. A lot of people loved this one for pizzas or casseroles.
Now this one you could bake like a chicken in too, or
A whole
something.
chicken in there, a whole roast in there. You can even put it in the microwave and make fajitas in 15
Ooh,
minutes. So
That's nice. Microwave too?
yeah.
Holy
Oh,
smokes.
and the new stoneware is dishwasher safe. So if it has the pattern on the back of it, you can put it in the dishwasher now. But the old stuff is not. So
Wow.
you have to check that. So yeah. And then we have like the dual piping bag. We've got a new smooth icing spreader where you can do the scalloped edge, wide or like narrow. These are icing knives, spreader knives, I should say. And then this month for August, when you spend $60 or more, or $90 or more, you can get this for free or the paring knives. Okay?
And this is what?
This is the cut and seal. So like for ravioli, hot pockets,
Oh, yeah.
the Crustables, things
So you
like
get
that.
like 2 layers of pie crust with something in there and cut it.
Yeah, you could put some peaches in there. It'd be really
Oh
good.
yeah. What's this little thing here? Is it like a scraper?
Oh, this is the pan scraper so that when you clean your stones, you don't use soap. You just
Oh.
clean it with hot water and scrape the food off and
Nice.
good to go. So, and then this is another new product that came out this summer. These are the insulated serving bowls. So,
Ooh, insulated.
yeah, so if you put like a cold salad in here and take it somewhere, it'll be cold. Or if you want it to be hot, then you just run hot water in here for, I don't know, a couple minutes before you put your food in there, and it will keep it hot for like 4
So
hours.
it's got like an insulating layer
Yep.
between.
And then you put this on top, and then you can close this, and it seals it tight. So that, like, if you have something that has juice in it, it doesn't come out. And there's a little blue thing that goes on top, which is actually your spoon rest, but I'm not sure where mine's at the moment.
So this seals tight enough if you got it like in your car going to an event, it's
Yep.
not going to be spilling stuff out all over the place.
And these are available right now. There's this one, which is a 5-quart, and then there's a 2.5-quart one also.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then these are new too. I was showing Mark these. So this is the new little prep board. And then these are the store and serve. So I really don't know all the its and bits about them, but this is the little drain. So
Well,
if
that
you-
keeps your food out of the juice so it doesn't like rot.
So if you do like berries and things like that, and you come
Well, even
home
if you had a small cuts of meat, that would be fantastic because it's not sitting in the juice.
yes, or vegetables. If you're making a taco night and you're doing like meal prepping for, you know, healthy meals, you can put all of your vegetables and stuff in here, and you cut them, and then this pulls out so you can store them, and then you can just cut and store
Ooh,
like
that lip goes underneath there too, so you can
Yep.
just slide
and
it
then
off
you just
in there.
put that in there if you want to do like onions and peppers or whatever. And then take it out, close it. And then there's a little vent here also. So it helps with if it's vegetables or fruit.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can leave them, like I'm super excited to put this in my camper because we do a lot of fruits and vegetables when we're camping. So I can prep them all here at home, and then I can just put this in my camper and bring it out and it'll stay cold. But these are freezer packs. So you freeze these indefinitely and they stay cold for 4 to 6 hours. Maybe not in 100 degrees, but probably 3 hours, right? And then if you just put them in the refrigerator, they're supposed to stay cold for 2 hours. And then
So
they
those
go here.
things keep your ingredients cool. Like if you're outside picnicking,
Yes.
you don't have to put stuff in like a bowl of ice or something like that. Very
I'm
cool.
kind of excited to get to use these. So yeah.
Well, if you're using a half a gallon of mayonnaise, that would be good too. If you're outside, you could dump it in there.
Yeah.
Or like potato salad. If you had a little bit of potato salad, like if
Yeah.
you're camping, that would keep it cool while you're eating outside.
Yeah, or if you're like doing fruit dips, you could put them in here and put your, you know, like your fruit dip and your all your fruits in here. Or if you're doing a veggie dip in one and your vegetables in one.
That is super cool. I like that.
I'm excited.
Keep-
Or if you're doing a chip dip when you're out at the lake, you always got to do chip dips. So.
Yeah, it's always a challenge to keep things cool in the summer.
So those will be coming out September 1st.
Nobody wants to eat potato salad when it's been on the table for 6 hours.
No, or deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Don't eat them unless they're in a Pampered Chef container that has those in them. So anyway,
Okay.
yep,
Super cool.
that's what I know. So thanks for watching.
Okay, so Holly claims she's going to kick my butt with her Gizmo over here. So we're going to have a race. We both started on our first peach before we thought about doing this. But whoever gets the first full bowl, we'll stop and we'll show you who won. Well, I think I'm going to call this one. She's got a full bowl of sliced peaches over here. And I think I've got like 4 done on my side. So I think it was quite a shellacking.
So I'm going to do one more here.
Wow.
Pampered Chef for the win.
All right, line this thing up. Oh, gee. Darn it, Holly, now I want one. That was too easy.
Too easy. I'm going to go back.
Oh, wow. All these slices are like perfectly uniform. Sold me. We've got 1 lug of peaches sliced. You can see probably about half full in our big pot. And we added 4 more cups of syrup in here. So that was 4 cups of water, 3 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of the Fruit Fresh. So we've got this on the pot. Now we're going to bring it to boil. So we've got our jars. You've seen the trick that I used before when we're water bath canning. Put all your jars in there full. Fill the canner up about 1 inch above the jar, so you don't have to have an extra pot on the stove to top this thing up when we're ready. So when you're ready, you'll pull your jar out of there, maybe dump just a little bit of water out so you don't spill. Dump the rest of it in the sink, and then when you put your full jar back in there, it'll replace the mass of that jar, and it'll bring the water back up to the level it's supposed to be. I'll pull these jars out one at a time and dump them for Holly, and then she will be over here at her filling station using her Pampered Chef. What do they call this? Scoop and strain?
Yeah,
Oh, I got it right.
you did.
This is really cool. You've seen me use this. I have an actually bigger one than this. I think Holly's got one too. So what you want to do is pull the peaches out first. Fill your jar full of peaches and then top it up with the juice, because otherwise it takes a chance of getting too much juice in your jar. But when we start doing that, we'll show you. We've got a jar lifter, obviously a funnel, and then this picks up the lids out of our pot over there. It's magnetic. If you don't have one of those, it's pretty nifty.
It's not Pampered Chef.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if they make it. Now we've got this spoon here. This fits in the jar, so we can kind of push the peaches down in the jar once we're filling, because we want a full jar of peaches. And because we're hot packing the peaches, remember, we won't end up with that layer of juice in the bottom of the jar. So we'll bring you back when we're filling jars, and we'll get this thing going. Our peaches just recently came up to a simmer, so we've already got our 5-minute timer going. And as soon as that 5 minutes is up, we're going to start filling jars. Okay, Holly's filling our jars with our cooked peaches. Been cooking for 5 minutes. And all that does is loosen them up a little bit so they pack better in the jar. You don't get the little bit of juice on the bottom like we cold pack. And then she's going to shake the jar around and arrange them a little bit, and then we'll top it off with juice. And then you want to run like a chopstick or something down on the inside to cut loose any bubbles once you get the juice in there. All right, Holly's got the jar full. Now she's going to use a little tool to go down the sides. That's going to break loose any air bubbles that are down in that jar. And then she's going to top up the juice again.
Pampered Chef scraper, Pampered Chef ladle.
Nice.
Okay, now
So
what?
now she's going to wipe the top of the jar. Put one of our sanitized lids on there with a little magnet tool.
That's not Pampered Chef, but that's
So-
okay.
That way you don't have to touch the lid. And then we're going to snug that down and get her in the canner. We got 5-quart jars in there and a 1/2 quart jar here. And that was with 1 full lug of peaches. So that'll give you an idea what a lug of peaches will do. Now, Holly's going to save some of her peaches for fresh eating that she's got in this bowl. She also wanted to make a fresh peach cobbler, which she's doing. The recipe for that's on our channel already. And then we have this many peaches we're going to go ahead and can. That'll probably be maybe 2 more quarts, and then maybe finish filling that one there. So that'll probably give us maybe 8 quarts total from what we're doing. Holly's got her cobbler ready for the oven. I think we're preheated enough. We're at 345, so you can throw her in.
Pampered Chef pan, by the way.
All right, there's our beautiful jars of peaches coming out of there. So we've got 5 jars in here to replace those. We have enough syrup in here for the little bit of peaches we have left, so Holly's just going to dump those in there. And then we'll fill whatever jars once these are cooked for about 5 minutes. And we'll show you when we're done. Holly's taking our last of her peaches out. And then we just put it over here on the counter. All of our other prior ones have already sealed. So she just dumps that little bit of water off the top of the jar. That's all you got to do. Beautiful peaches.
Ta-da! Look at this beautifulness.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Pears, peaches,
We decided
juice, peach juice.
we had pears too because she ordered pears. We were going to do those a different day, but since her fancy dancy chopper worked so well, we had time to do the pears today too. We only had 1 lug of pears. We've got 3 quarts of pear juice, 3 quarts of peach juice, and all these are Mom's. We canned these for Mom. She had a 1/2 lug of peaches, so she wanted them in pint jars so she could eat them in her little apartment. So we hope you enjoyed our canning video. We had a good time. It's always fun canning with family. So, did you enjoy
Especially
it?
in the Pampered Chef kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was fun. And I learned how to can.
There
But
you
I'll
go.
probably call him tomorrow and ask him what I'm supposed to do with it then. So,
All
tune
right.
in so you can know how to can.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So,
Fun.
till next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Come back and see us here on Markelly Farm, where content's always free, don't cost nothing.
See ya.